Well, today I would like to share some questions answer and how I answer some English questions. I will ask some questions, then I will answer those questions. Well, now I will just make question about history. Okay, what why history is very important in your life? Yeah, history is very important in my life. If we do not learn history, then I cannot understand my past and my ancestors. Moreover, history teaches us the, how to become a good human being. So, what we also learn our past lessons. In the past, our ancestors, what kind of the mistake they made and how can they overcome those mistakes, those kind of the lessons I can learn whenever I just study history books. So next question is, do you think that history is very important subject? Yeah, history definitely is very important subject, because if we do not read history, if we do not learn history, then we cannot become tourist, we cannot become a good human being, because history teaches us how to how we become human, what our past, and how also it teaches us what will future, and how we what kind of activities we will do in the future, because past tells about, past is actually related about history. History and past is correlated. If we do not understand the history, definitely we cannot imagine the future will be. So that's why I think that history is essential subject for all of us. Okay, how often do you watch TV programs about history? Well, actually, to be honest, I watch every, I watch one time in every weekend about any history. So I watch basically, when I watch TV, I watch documentary films which is related about history. For example, I Saturday every Saturday I watched watch actually every Saturday I watch history programs. So whenever I watch history program, that time I can, so I can see different country past, different civilizations, how a civilization evolved, how civilization comes, and what kind of the cultures a country belong, different country belong different cultures we know, but every country has their unique cultures and different way of lifestyles. All of the things I actually learn when I watch any history programs on televisions. So now I describe 2 minute any topic. So first the topic is, describe a neighborhood you live in when you were a child. Okay, I will discuss it 2 minutes. Okay, well, I I spend my all of the times with neighbor when I was a child. My childhood time was very interesting because I always became myself active. Also, I had some friends who was who were my village friends. They were also my neighbor, because their house and my house was not so much distance, it's very near. It was very near. I sometimes I met my friends' parents, because they are my neighbor. I always tried to know their health conditions, their well-being, and I also gave different advices my friends' parents, so that they can become a good neighbor, and they also become a good, no, they also, I advise them for just to do exercise, because my neighbor, they were older person, they were impacted by different illness. That's why I gave advice to do exercise every day. So my neighbor, they were very well when I was child. They loved me very much. They gave lots of sweet, a lot of biscuit, and all of the things they gave whenever I just went their house. Moreover, my friends who were neighbors at the time, they also loved me. I played my village friends all of the times. I played cricket, football, badmintons in our house field. Sometimes I went different places as a tourist. My neighbors, they did not disturb us. They always helped us if we suffered by financially or any kind of problems we are just faced. That time they were helped us a lot. I did not forget them. I think that they were one of the best neighbor in this world, and I did not forget their help, because when we are faced lots of financial problems, my parents, they when they were faced lots of financial struggle, that time my neighbor, they gave money to us, and they gave emotional support, mental support at the time when we are just we when we were just bankruptcy. So overall, I would say that my neighbor, they were great, and they helped me. So I think the neighbor, every neighbor has beautiful, every neighbor has great. So I always respect all of the neighbors in this world. So that's all.